We just needed to win, Derek. But another night of losing. Yeah, Vegas Golden Knights lose 4-3 against the Colorado Avalanche. Kind of a frustrating game because, as the scoreline suggests, it was relatively close. However, when you get undressed like that in the first period, it does not bode well for you for the majority of the game. So, Vegas Golden Knights concede a goal 5 minutes and 39 seconds in. Calvert getting the goal in there. And here's the thing. It's a deep pass from the opposite goal post. And it just... to see like 3 or 4 defensemen just fucking plop and not track the puck at all, that was kind of a Benny Hill theme song moment. And, you know, the unfortunate thing with this period was Vegas on the power play or on the penalty kill just wasn't themselves. They just weren't themselves. And when they get the penalty, they aren't able to kill it off. 8 minutes and 37 seconds, and Nathan McKinnon with a power play goal. You know, when you pressure your goaltender, of course he's going to make mistakes. Of course he's going to, you know, let in those pucks that you would imagine he would have stopped, but just couldn't. And I mean, that was kind of the story of Subban's night, where he did all right, but a lot of those goals that were allowed, it just looked like those goals, like, looks like a fluke. Could have saved it, buddy, but just didn't happen. And the misery piled on in the second period, 7 minutes and 18 seconds in. Barrie with a goal, and this goal was straight from the blue line. People in the Pepsi Center, whoever the fucking sports statistician was thinking that it was Adrigetto or whatever the fuck that dude's name is, but turned out to be Barrie, highest scoring defenseman for the Colorado Avalanche. That's what they were showing on the television broadcast. But the thing with Vegas is we don't back down, right? That's why Vegas has this kind of tenacity, work ethic to them. And it showed, because a couple of minutes later, 10 minutes and 57 seconds in, Paul Stastny with the goal, just a wraparound, you know, Grubauer had no chance to get on it or get back to position to do anything about it. And for Vegas to follow that up a couple minutes later with the Riley Smith goal, 14 minutes and 47 seconds in, and it's off the rebound on Grubauer's side. They're just able to just mess around, you know, and tease us in this way, 3-2. But with Bourque getting the goal in the end of the second period, 17 minutes and 10 seconds in, you just kind of felt the air lift away from the players. You know, you just kind of, I don't know. I felt personally when I was watching this game that the players looked as though, you know, we're heading back home on Friday. This has not been a great road trip. It might also be down to the fact that Subban hasn't really played up to his full potential these last few games. And for the Vegas boys, it just looked like one of those nights where, all right, we're going to work hard, we're going to grind our efforts, but unfortunately it just maybe won't come through fruition. And when Vegas actually gave us hope, you know, really late in the game, 16 minutes and 37 seconds, and Alex Tuch with the goal. You know, last minute surprises, but it just did not show. The results did not show. Couldn't take it into overtime, losing regulation 4-3. And honestly, despite scoring the 3 goals, the opposing goaltender had a fantastic night. Philip Grubauer, 34 saves on 37 shots, 919 save percentage. Whereas our young lad, Malcolm Subban, 26 saves on 30 shots, 867 save percentage. Again, he wasn't terrible, but some of those saves, he knows he should have made it. He knows he should have made that shit. But Vegas on the power play, penalty kill, they just weren't themselves. It was the detrimental part of their game. Not capitalizing on special teams will fuck you over, right? I mean, that's kind of a given statement. But Vegas and these 2-game road trips haven't really looked all that fantastic. Against the St. Louis Blues, they looked a little distraught, a little beaten. And then against this, clawing their way and, trying to solidify their spot in the wild cards, Colorado Avalanche team, Vegas just looks a little pedestrian compared to these guys. Compared to these guys who are in desperation mode, Vegas has been in complacency with that third Pacific Division spot for quite some time, so we haven't really been shaken out of that complacency, I feel. But we got to win these games. I personally thought with 6 games left, including last night, Vegas might have gotten to that 100-point mark for the season. But it is going to be difficult. We're still sitting at 90 points. I believe 5 games left. And opponents, despite how you label them, they can play pretty well. No matter how bad a team is, they can still kick your ass. Like that. As much as I hate the LA Kings, they can still kick our ass on the final day of the season, and it'd be embarrassing. But what I'm saying is, Vegas needs to focus up, right? Obviously. And hopefully carry some fucking momentum to the playoffs. Because results like these are obviously worrying. They're obviously disheartening. But at the same time, it's only a matter of a game before we're officially into the playoffs. So, hey, we lose 4-3 against the Colorado Avalanche, but we are going to be back against the Minnesota Wild on Friday at the T-Mobile Arena inside the Fortress. It's going to be fucking amazing. I know I flipped those 2 words around, but hey, it's okay because we're going to be back. So follow me at the Sky Lounge on all links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content. Go Knights, go. Now fuck off.